What is up, guys? Got a war video for you today. And we're taking on SH10, who is currently in Masters right now. We're sitting at the back end of Platinum 1, so we kind of need this win. We are 3-6 this season so far, so we're looking for that magical fourth victory in Tier 1, which normally pretty much guarantees you Platinum 1. So I bring in Cap, Hyperion, and Ghost, and the reason I brought in Ghost and Hyperion is so I can, or the reason I brought in Hyperion with Captain America is because I can armor break Emma. And on this Aegis Heavy, to stun her, you want to be able to stun her. So right there I screw up because at first I thought it was a glitch or something like that. I don't know what happened, but after I rewatched the video, she's unduped. So the reason I ran into that special one was because I thought it was reverse controls and it wasn't. So yeah, that was a quick fight though. Cap makes short work of it. My man Cap, you're going to see Cap putting in work in this war. And he's my favorite champ. That dude is such a beast, especially at SIG 200. There's a lot that guy can do. I do a volume check there, and moving on to Mr. Sinister. And this is part of the reason I brought Ghost. I don't have Wasp, so I don't know. It just feels, Ghost without Wasp just feels a little bit naked. I mean, she's still good and everything, but the reason I brought Ghost is because of this aegis intercept node, which makes it super easy to get his indestructible charges down. So I go in and I get those the indestructible down, but the rest of this fight is just super long because he regens all the crit damage. But anyways, I'm gonna go into what Savage Squad does during the war season and how we play it. And what we do is during the off season, we still place our defense, and we make sure that we all take paths where we can get the boss down. And with a lot of people not pushing during the off season, the last 3 seasons, we've been winning 5 out of 6 or 6 out of 6 wars, which gets our war rating really high. And we're not, we normally start the season around the last 3 seasons we've started the war season around 3,300 war rating, which is super high for us. We've never come in Masters, and we kind of are like content in Platinum 1. So we figured out that if we get a high enough war rating during the off season, we can stay in Tier 1 normally the entire season, which is huge for the multiplier bonus. And what you need to do, basically, if you're in Tier 1 the whole season, is just win 4 out of the 12 wars. So you can go 4 and 8 and still make Platinum 1. And that's without, crazy pushing. That's without, huge rainbow boosts, the 30%, 20%, 20%. You can do it just regular boosts. And we know we're going to get crushed by certain alliances, but we're okay with that. As long as we come in Platinum 1, we're good. All right, this cover note, I didn't know who it was. I was thinking it was Maul. I was thinking it might have been the new Captain Marvel, but it turns out to be Maul. Another Aegis Heavy node, and this guy's a little annoying to get these indestructible charges down because doing the heavy on him, it's hard to get. First off, it's hard to get parries on him, and secondly, getting baiting a heavy with a heavy is you can only hit him with your last hit of it for Captain America. So let's see. So it takes me, I don't know, like a freaking minute to get all the charges off of him. I mean, he's still at 3 charges right now, and we're at 2 minutes 15 seconds. Yeah, but this node also has long distance relationship on it. So if you get too close to him for a while, you get a weakness on you, which is actually really good if you're running willpower, because you're going to see at the end of this fight, I take a few hits and lose some health. But what I'm trying to do at the end of the fight is, because I know I already got him down and I know it's going to be an easy fight, that I'm just trying to heal up to save potions in the end. So I finally get the charges down. I drop this special 3, and it takes a ton of his health. And right now, I know this fight's over. I'm still at almost a full bar of power, and I'm just cruising with my boy. So I'm blocking. I'm just baiting everything. I mean, like I said, it's hard to parry this guy sometimes. And so I'm just baiting out his heavies, and his special ones are super easy to evade. Right there, I get caught. That's where I lose the health. This guy, whoever I'm fighting, Nick Whitty, shout out to you, man. That's a cool maul for real. But he's running probably 5 of 5 limber. That's why he came out of that stun super early. My wife's messaging me on Snapchat. But I will say, I've gotten very, very good at swiping up on Snapchats when I get them during my fights or get a text or anything like that. I'm actually pretty proud of myself for being so good at swiping those out during the middle of the fight and still holding my concentration. All right, back to the fight. Right now, I know I have him down, and like I said, that weakness is on me, so I'm gaining, what, 121 per tick health back. So I finally get almost to full health and drop this special 3 and take him out. And this fight is over. On to the next one, and I'm fighting Medusa on those nodes in the middle that are, I think it's 22 and 23, that are linked with each other. And we found out that when things on 23, it's just better to fight the link node that links to it. So I got the aggressive fury, and then there's prove yourself that's linked to this. So the first 15 hits, she's indestructible. So basically, before her living strands get up, I just want to get in as many hits as I can to get that indestructible off of her. And after I do that, it's the rest is history here. But let's see, I get got him off right there. And yeah, like I said, the rest is history. This is why I love Cap with a tech and a cosmic on your team. He has to be a SIG 200, but when you parry, you get that petrify and you get the armor break, and along with running 3 of 3 despair, it just makes life so much easier. You'll see her, instead of regenning health from willpower, that she starts taking damage from it, actually, once I get enough debuffs up. But this is why I love Cap. His when he parries, he takes like hardly any damage, if any at all. And he's such a good champ. His special 2 hits so hard. That wasn't even a crit, and it hit for 35,000. But this like I said, Cap is by far my favorite champ in the game. I do have a 6-star Cap Infinity War, and he's unduped. But if I were to ever dupe him, I would probably say that he would be like the main focus of champs moving along, like going to rank 2, and then eventually he would be probably my first rank 3. I just love the guy so much. Every time I get a new shiny champ, I like them for like a week, and then I'm like, I always resort back to Cap Infinity War because he's so good. So good in so many different situations, especially with his utility. All right, on to the next fight. This is, I don't even know what node it is, but whatever. It's an Annihilus, and this guy's a pain in the ass sometimes. So I bring in Hype. I'm not going to bring in Ghost in case he armor breaks me. And I'm just sitting here trying to read the nodes like, what is going on here? I don't think I've ever taken this path. I still have my invulnerability boost up. And I go in with Hype, my man. And after a few slip-ups, gosh, these guys all run 5 of 5 limber, and that's like my biggest pet peeve and more. I hate when people run 5 of 5 limber. I mean, it's smart, but, you know, it sucks for the people who, parry heavy a lot. So I get hit a couple times there. He went unstoppable, but I regain my composure, throw the special 3, and after this, Hype just does his thing. Hype is also a really great champ. I love this dude so much. He makes such a difference. Like when people say he doesn't need to be awakened, I totally disagree, because you can completely tell the difference in how long his furies last and all of that. But after that, I get this stun on the special 2, and then, you know, hit the heavy, get him again, get the special 2 again, and it's over. Hype pretty good for Annihilus, I'd say, on this node. I don't know about other nodes, but I normally take Ghost versus Annihilus. But like I said, I don't have Wasp with me, who's like my safeguard, so I didn't want to chance it. Next we have Gulk. We have Strike Back on this node. And here's another example why Hyperion is just so good, because this fight, this is the hype gameplay that you exactly want every single time you play hype. You want to build a bunch of fury, 5-hit combo, special 2, stun him. It doesn't even matter about strike back. Heavy again, and then get a special 2 again, and this fight's over. It's like Gulk didn't even have a freaking chance in this fight. And I have one more fight moving on, and it is a Wasp. And spoiler alert, I die. I'm still pissed about this fight. It's she goes unblockable every 8 seconds, and you know, Ghost is very ideal for this fight because she can't evade on your first medium when you're going to cause a crit. So you're going to see a lot of one-hit mediums from me. And I feel like I play this fight great to start. But it does suck that she backed away from me there during my phasing because I lost those Furies from suicides. As you see, she's going unblockable right there. But this is my strategy. Just one-hit mediums, and then that's it going forward. I mean, it seems so easy, I know. And I just completely screw it up. Because I push her to her special 2. I guess I should have baited out a special 1. Look at the damage on this block. Ugh, killed me. And then it wouldn't even have mattered if she was unblockable there. She still would have hit me with the heavy. I didn't react in time. I know the unblockable showed up, but to be honest, she still would have hit me with it. It's just that was my reaction time. I wasn't quick enough. And that was 100% my fault. If you know me and you know my videos, like my war fails and stuff like that, I never blame any deaths on the game or lag or anything like that. I'm always one. It just, I normally screw it up. So I have to put 4 potions into Ghost, which was stupid because you're gonna see right here that I could have not put any potions into her at all. But you know, I wanted to stay safe because this was a close war, and we needed this win, and we got it. That's my last fight of this war, but we got the win, and that's what we needed. And Savage Squad, man, it looks like we're going to come in Platinum 1. Thanks for watching.